Hello and welcome back on my YouTube channel, Parth Doshi Learning by Doing. So this video is going to be very interesting one because in this video we are going to see how we can use the Studio X workflow within Studio. Now we know that if you have worked or not worked in Studio X, but Studio X has a lot of activities which are very useful, like making charts in Excel or editing the PowerPoint slides or doing the word automation. So they are much simpler in Studio X compared to Studio, because in Studio we don't have the direct activities for that. We might have to use a custom package, but now the things get easier after watching this video. What we are going to do in this video is we are going to create a Studio X workflow, not building charts but something very interesting other than that, and it's very simple. Later we'll see more complex workflows as well, but in this video we are going to build a complete Studio X workflow and see how we can utilize it in Studio. So let me show you a quick demo of what we are going to do. So if you see over here, within our workflow, there is an Studio X file there, XML file. So let me open the Excel file of the operation that I'm going to. Now, if you see over here, there is the data is not clearly visible within the cell, right? So what I'm going to do is I want to make the cell length fit to the text which is there within it. I don't want it to be displayed this way. I want it to be clearly displayed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run this workflow that I've built in Studio X, which takes two arguments. That is the Excel file path and the sheet name. And I'm going to make that Excel file look proper. So let me execute the file. And now let's go and see our file. Now, if you see over here, all the text is clearly visible and there is no extra space within the cell. Every text that is there is properly fitted in all the cells. So this is what we are going to build by the end of the video. Now let's go to Studio X and build our workflow, and then I'll show you how I have passed the arguments, because in Studio X we do not have the option to directly pass the arguments. Now what you need to do is go to settings, go to license and profile, view or change profile, and go to Studio X. So within this same studio, we can use both Studio X and Studio Pro or Studio as well. So let's see. Now over here, I've already built a simple blank task that is converting to Studio. Now let me show you what is the Studio X workflow that I have built. Now you cannot edit the variables or arguments over here. Okay, could not be found. Okay, yeah. So I have changed the file, right? Let me copy this Studio X copy and let me put it over. Okay. Let us rename this to main again. Okay. Now let me click back on this. I hope we should see that because I had used in other workflows, so I changed the name of the file. So now my this Studio X workflow is opening, which I have already built. Okay. So now over here, like in Studio, we have our Excel application scope. Here we have use Excel file. Okay, and you can, there is a reference object always created that you can use Excel. Now if I go over here in Excel activities, there is this activity use Excel file. So here I have directly given the path of my file, right? Here I have not specified arguments because you see there is no variables, arguments or imports panel available over here. So what you need to do is here you need to just select any random file that you want, okay, which you want to make the formatting proper. And that the activity that I'm using is auto fit range. Now there is no such activity within Studio available, right? You might have done many Excel automation, but there is no such activity available that fits the data in the cells. So you see here is a very simple explanation written, auto fit range. Now what I'm doing over here is in auto fit range. Okay, now this Excel file is already indicated. Now if I click over here Excel, I can either indicate in Excel or there will be the list of sheets available. Okay, so let us do one thing in this dummy data, right? Let us create one more sheet. Okay. Let me just make it empty. And now going back over here, you see there are two different sheets available. So whatever it is there in your Excel file will be dynamically available over here. So you need not write any code for this. Now, later when we use it into Studio, we are going to change this particular thing into arguments so that we can pass it later. But for now in Studio X, this workflow is going to be as simple as this, as you can see on the screen right now. Now, this is the workflow that we already have. Now going back to home, and now we are going to change our profile back to Studio Pro. Yes, I do want to restart it. And now we are going to change that complete Studio X with arguments, which is possible within our studio, and execute the workflow. Oh, oops. I again selected the Studio X workflow. So I'll have to change it. Let me go back to home. Studio X to Studio is our, if you see, it's written VB. So this is our, this particular process. Now open the main workflow. Now what I have done is, in my this particular file, Studio X to Studio, you see I have another workflow that is called as Studio X, right? Which we have built in our Studio X actually. Now this is the Studio XML. Now what I have done is, let me click over here and open the workflow. Now here I created two arguments, in Excel file path and in Excel sheet name. Now the Excel file path has been sent over here, right? If you see, this is the path available over here. And if I go over here in auto fit range, what I've done is, Excel is the object. Like I said, in Studio X, it is everything that is being accessed through the object of the Excel file that we have created. So here you will see there are multiple things available. Selected cell, selected range, sheet, table. So we have selected this sheet, okay? And in that I'm passing the sheet name. So there are two arguments that I created, and that only I'm passing over here, right? And here you an option whether you want to fit only columns, whether you want to fit only rows, or you want to do both. So we want to do both. Now if you see, it was very simple just to take that Studio X workflow and use it over here. Now this can be something like a reusable workflow as well, because you need to only change two things, that is your Excel file path that you want to format and the sheet name. So here are the two arguments that we are passing. And if you see, this is something like a reusable component, we can say. Okay, now let us go back over here. Let's go to dummy data. And this is what we saw at the start of the 30 seconds. And we are seeing it right now at the end of the video of 30 seconds. And we are going to do the formatting. Okay, so if you see, it is in this way, and I'm going to close it. Now coming back over here, and I'm going to run the file. So you see, we have successfully converted a complete Studio X workflow, which makes my task a lot easier, into a studio workflow, and it is working like perfect. So yeah, if you see, the cells are completely formatted. Sorry for this prompt again and again. But if you see, all the values and all the cell data are fitting now perfectly. And this is something, a reusable component that also we have built, right? So this is how you can convert any studio workflow, any Studio X workflow into Studio. I'll be trying to do more complex automation as well into Studio X, which can be converted into Studio, like building the Excel charts and many other things. So stay tuned for other videos of Studio X to Studio. I hope you learned something interesting and helpful in this video. Please do hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to stay updated to all the new videos I upload. Thank you.